Fremont Moo Baseball is on the air.
Simonson swings, and it's a high fly ball to right field and deep. The wind will carry it. Anderson to the wall, and it's gone! Another home run for Jack Simonson. And now it's 13-6 Moo, and the Moo have hit half a dozen over the fence tonight.
Live on Big Dog 1340 AM and 98.9 FM and on FremontMoo.com.
Up in the count, 2-1. This one is rocketed out towards center field. Going back to center field. McBride, how did he make that catch? Behind his back, looking like Willie Mays.
His 1-2 pitch. Young swings and misses for strike three. And the Fremont Moo are the 2020 Expedition League champion.
Now let's head to the ballpark.
Fremont Moo Baseball is on the air from Moeller Field in Fremont. It's the 2-3 Hastings Sodbusters against the 4-1 Fremont Moo. With Zach Berman, this is Nate Rohr reporting. It's a little bit warmer than it was yesterday. A clear night, still pretty cool for this time of year. The temperature in the lower 60s, but we're expecting the weather to hold and this game to be played without interruption tonight. This is the pregame show presented by Inspro Insurance, a Marshall McClellan Agency LLC company in Fremont, West Point, Wahoo, Lincoln, Omaha, and West Des Moines. Go to insproins.com for details. The Moo win their fourth straight last night by a final score of 8-2. Fremont took advantage of some wildness from the Hastings pitchers with 4 walks in the 6th inning. The 4th walk to Trey Nichols drove in the run that gave the Moo the lead for good, and then Drew Mize ripped a 3-run double to right that busted the game open and gave the Moo firm control. To that point, it had been a pitcher's duel, and though Leif Hulteen had been pretty good for Hastings, Brody Sintek, the Moo starter, had been even better, striking out 8 in 7 innings pitched, and the Fremont native ended up picking up his first victory of the season. So the Moo continue their strong play at home, continue their strong play period, as they've won 4 in a row, and in their last 2 games, they've hung a combined 22 runs, and they look to finish this homestand on the right track here tonight as right-hander Michael Finan will get the ball for the Moo. He's an Iowa Western product, and the Moo coaching staff expects big things out of Finan. As we continue along here on the Inspro pregame show, let's check the field conditions, brought to you by Extreme Outdoor Power. If you want your yard ready to play ball, get a Husqvarna mower from Rick LaReger at Extreme Outdoor Power, 805 South Broad Street today. The grass still in very good shape. The good news with all the precipitation is that this grass is nourished, and so a solid shade of green as we get set for the final game of this homestand, the Moo versus Hastings. We'll step aside for a moment, and when we return, we'll hear from Moo manager Shea Bennett here on the Inspro Insurance pregame show after this.
The meadowlark says, the turkey says, the squirrel says, the Nebraska Lottery says.
Enter your non-winning $5 Nebraska State Park Centennial Scratch tickets for a chance to win a 2-night stay at a Nebraska State Park, $2,021 in cash, and more. It's the Nebraska Lottery's Great Outdoors Getaway Promotion.
The lawyers say.
Promotion runs through June 8th, 2021. Top prize odds 1 in 80,000.
Join the Moo Crew, presented by the Nebraska Lottery, and book your spot for every home game as the Fremont Moo defend their Expedition League championship at a historic Moeller Field. Not only does Moo Crew membership give you a seat for every Moo home game, but you also receive Nebraska Lottery scratch-off tickets, a 20% discount on Moo merchandise on game days, a chance to win a Moo player's jersey, invitations to Moo Crew events, free tickets to playoff games, and more. Buy your tickets now at FremontMoo.com. Fremont Moo Baseball, Party till the cows come home.
Back here at historic Moeller Field as we get ready for the Moo against the Hastings Sodbusters, the finale of this 4-game homestand and the 2-game series between the Moo and the Sodbusters. And we're here with Shea Bennett. And last night, Shea, an 8-2 victory over Hastings. And I think the big headline was Brody Sintek's performance. What did you see from him?
Absolutely. Brody threw the ball real well for us, just attacked guys with fastballs, was locating both sides of the plate, working in and out really well. Got a lot of soft contact, so he definitely set the tone for us. Great outing by him.
The offense was a little sluggish, which feels weird to say when you put 8 on the board, but it took that big 5th inning or I guess it was the 6th inning where they just totally lost control, and they loaded the bases with 3 walks. The next 2 batters are retired, and then Nichols with the big walk there. How tough was it for Nichols to kind of stay within himself and not try and do too much in that spot after it looked like it was close to a great scoring chance squandered?
Right, he did a good job just staying disciplined there. He had a tough day at the plate, but ended up having two RBI walks with 2 outs. So find a way just to be productive, and like you said, guys, just it kind of took them a while to get going, but they stayed with it. Just kept putting together quality at bats, and saw a lot of pitches. Made the pitchers work real hard, and ended up kind of busting it open there late. So just staying with it, right? Keep attacking, sticking with the approach, stay with the process, and good things will happen.
And you busted open with Drew hitting that 3-run double, and you'll take walks when you can get them, but how good was it that you were then able to do something to really cash all the walks and opportunities that you've been given in?
Absolutely. That was Drew Mize, huge 2-out, bases clearing double right there. Backbreaker. I mean, those ones are huge. You don't want to leave guys on base, obviously, and he picked us up big time there. So everyone's been doing a pretty good job. When guys get in the right opportunity with 2 outs, guys on base, they've been doing a really good job of not leaving those guys stranded.
Now tonight you send Michael Finan to the hill, Iowa Western guy. What should we expect from Michael tonight?
Hopefully a solid quality outing. He had a real good spring, threw the ball well, so hopefully he can build off of what he was doing, and just put us in a good position to win a ball game.
Hope that's the case. Hope you guys are able to capture another win, and good luck tonight.
Appreciate it, Nate.
That is Shea Bennett, Fremont's manager, as we get set for the Moo and the Sodbusters. Final game of this 4-game homestand. We'll step aside for a moment, come back with the Hy-Vee starting lineups and the first pitch after this.
La Hacienda Mexican Restaurant, your favorite family-owned restaurant, is offering their family special. Right now, feed the whole family with 12 tacos, rice, beans, chips, and salsa for only $25. Thursday, get $2 off house pitchers of margaritas on the rocks. The family special isn't only for game days. Get it anytime. La Hacienda, 3140 Elk Lane, across the street from Goodwill. Call in your Feed the Family special order ahead at 721-9909 or order online at lahaciendafremont.com. Then head home and enjoy.
Husqvarna now has special financing and extreme outdoor power with approved credit. Available on all Husqvarna residential or commercial acreage and zero-turn mowers. Get the professional power you need today with 6-year warranties on residential or 10-year warranties on commercial mowers. Extreme Outdoor Power repairs most major brands, and they carry a full line of battery-powered equipment too. Stop into Extreme Outdoor Power and visit with Rick LaRita today at 805 South Broad Street in Fremont.
Inspro Insurance is your locally owned and independent insurance agency. Inspro is a Marsh & McLennan Agency LLC company representing many insurance carriers, including EMC Insurance. EMC ranks among the top 60 in the U.S. to give you the best coverage and value. Serving Fremont for over 60 years, Inspro remains committed to providing professional and personal service. Proceeding with confidence. Inspro, a Marsh & McLennan Agency LLC company in Fremont, West Point, Wahoo, Omaha, Lincoln, and West Des Moines. At InSproINS.com on the web. Now that's what a solid piece of wood sounds like. Look just past that left field wall at Moeller Field, you'll see Christensen Lumber, a solid lumber company for nearly a century. And there goes another ball into the lumber yard. Professional builders know Christensen Lumber is their home run hitter for quality materials. More contractors and woodworkers will tell you Christensen Lumber is the best choice to find quality cuts of lumber since 1923. Christensen Lumber. It's where the pros go. 714 South Main, just past the left field wall at Moeller Field.
Nate Rohr back with you from Moeller Field. Zach Berman will be along with us here in just a bit, but now let's run down the starting lineups for today's game, brought to you by your Fremont Hy-Vee. For a lineup that's loaded, shop your Fremont Hy-Vee. Go to HyVeeIslesOnline.com now and place your order. For Scott Galusha's Hastings Sodbusters, 2-3 on the year. Ian Riley leads off and plays third base. Trayton Koziel is the left fielder, batting second. Batting third is the first baseman, Trevor Matson. Carson Cahoy in center field bats fourth. Batting fifth, J.T. Cafferty, the right fielder. Matt Rodriguez, the designated hitter, bats sixth. Batting seventh is Trevor Stevens, the second baseman. Justin McGuigan, the catcher, bats eighth, and batting ninth, the shortstop, Tyler Monroe. For the Sodbusters, Riley, Koziel, Matson, Cahoy, Cafferty, Rodriguez, Stevens, McGuigan, and Monroe. Now the starting lineup for the Fremont Moo, 4-1, as managed by reigning Expedition League Manager of the Year. I think I need to remind him more that he got named Manager of the Year last year. What do you think? Anyhow, Shea Bennett is the Manager of the Year, reigning in the Expedition League. This is the lineup that he is handing in right now at home plate. Tyler Bush leads off and is the center fielder. Darian Morphew, the left fielder, bats second. E.J. Taylor at first base bats third. Batting fourth is the right fielder, Brock Reller. Austin Callahan at third base bats fifth. Batting sixth is Ryan Koski, the designated hitter. Jackson Meyer, the catcher, bats seventh. Batting eighth is Drew Mize, the shortstop. And Tyler Mata-Lloyd in the 9 spot. He's 4 for 13 so far this year. Been pretty dangerous at the bottom of the order. He bats ninth and plays second base. For Fremont, Push, Morphew, Taylor, Reller, Callahan, Koski, Meyer, Mize, and Mata-Lloyd. And now let's check out our pitching matchup, brought to you by Deers Ford here in Fremont, USA. When you're ready to be matched up with a perfect 4-door Lincoln, head to DeersFord.com. For the Moo, it's Michael Finan. You heard a little bit about him from Shea Bennett, the Moo manager. Right-hander out of Iowa Western. And the Moo think he has an explosive arm and will be a nice addition to this rotation. So Finan to the hill for the Moo. Meanwhile, the Sodbusters will send Jake Schroeder. Hastings pitched Schroeder against the Moo earlier this year. He has appeared in one game, given up 3 earned runs in 3 innings, walked 3, struck out 3 with 2 hits. So that's your pitching matchup. Both players are fairly untested, haven't pitched a whole lot in the early going of the season. Most of the Moo players scattered out about the field, waiting for the battery to make their appearance and get this game underway between the Moo and the Hastings Sodbusters. This will be the final home game for a week. So if you're in the area, this is your last shot to see the Moo for a week. So come on out. We'd love to see you here at the ballpark. 9 innings of winning the promotion tonight. You'll be entered into drawings for Moo memorabilia. And also, if you buy additional raffle tickets here at the ballpark, you'll be entered in drawings for a couple of vouchers that you can cash in for tickets for concerts at the Stir Cove concert venue at Harrah's in Council Bluffs. So plenty of good stuff being given away tonight. We'd love to see you out here. And plenty of good seats still available, and we're still about 10 minutes or so from first pitch. But the Moo, after tonight, they got tomorrow night off. And then for Memorial Day, they'll head out to Hastings to take on these same Sodbusters. It'll be a 6:35 first pitch out at Duncan Field in Hastings. Our pregame coverage will commence at 6:15 on FremontMoo.com. And then the Moo will have 2 more off days. They'll take Tuesday, they'll take Wednesday off, and then on Thursday they'll head back out to Duncan Field for another match against the Sodbusters. Again, 6:35 first pitch, 6:15 pregame, and then they'll head northward to take on the Badlands Big Sticks in a 3-game series up in Dickinson, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights. A rematch of last year's championship series in the Expedition League. But the Big Sticks, not a great start, but the Lewis division is very tightly packed as we await Michael Finan taking the mound for the Moo. Let's check out the Lewis division, where the Mining City Tommyknockers are 2-1, so they are half a game up on most of the rest of the division, as the Tommyknockers are 2-1. They lost last night. And then Souris Valley, Wheat City, and Badlands are all 2-2. Just a half game behind the Tommyknockers. Badlands has won their last 2 games, but they dropped their first 2 to begin the season as they took on Souris Valley. Casper 1-2, sitting in 5th in the Lewis, and then the Canyon County Spuds, stocked with a bunch of our old friends, including Dalen Dobish, their manager, and also Sean Walsh, the assistant coach. So that coaching staff will have an eye on all year, and Canyon County is 1-3. So they're sitting in last right now, but they're only a game and a half behind the Tommyknockers in first. In the Clark, the Moo are ahead. They've won their last 4 games. And then Spearfish is at 3-1, a half game behind the Moo. Western Nebraska has won their last 3. They're a half game behind Fremont. Then the Sodbusters at 2-3, and Pierre at 1-2, 2 games back of the Moo. And Sioux Falls in last 0-3. They lost last night. Their manager was not happy in a post-game interview you can find on social media. Meanwhile, we are set to go. The Moo versus the Sodbusters. Fremont in the orange jerseys with the Moo head on the front. And the purple number front and back, the orange caps with the orange Old English F, the white pants with orange and purple trim, the purple socks and the black shoes. Ian Riley digs in and takes the first pitch inside ball 1. We are underway at 7:02 Central Time. Get you a first pitch temp in a moment. Now the wind and the 1-ball pitch. Finan delivers over the inside corner, called a strike, and we're even at 1 to Riley. First pitch brought to you by La Hacienda, serving up Fremont's favorite authentic Mexican cuisine, 3140 East Elk Lane, across the street from Goodwill. Now the 1-1 pitch, high, 2-1 the count, to Ian Riley, who is off to a stumbling 2-for-17 start so far this year. The pitch, Riley swings and lofts this fly ball deep right field. Reller going back to the track, pulling up in front of the wall. He makes the catch. And that's how we begin here in Fremont. A very deep fly ball that Reller, the right fielder, tracks down, and there is 1 out.
For the Sodbusters, and tonight's Coors Light beer batter, center fielder number 14, Trayton.
And now the batter is Trayton Kojal. Kojal, 3-for-19 with 2 RBI and a double. 1 out, no one on. Left-hand batter against the righty Finan, whose first pitch fastball misses just outside 1-0. Boy, did not miss by much. 1-0 the count. Finan winds and delivers. Kojal swings and fouls out of play to the left, and the count is even at 1. That foul ball brought to you by Lincoln Premium Poultry. Kojal, 3-for-19 with a pair batted in. Righty to lefty, the 1-1 on the way. Kojal takes a fastball over the outside corner, cold strike 2, 1-2. Kojal back of the box, closed stance, 1 out, no one on. And the pitch from Finan. Kojal swings and misses, and he's down on strikes. 2 gone here in the top of the first.
You got 1 out to get there, so get your Coors Light.
2 gone, and the batter is Trevor Matson. He's 6 for 20 with 6 RBI and a double. Right-hand batter against the righty Finan. First pitch, curve up and in, ball one. 1-0 the count to Matson. Outfield, shading to pull. Infield back, the 1-ball pitch. Matson cuts and misses on a fastball out away from him. Strike one, we're even at 1. Push takes another step toward the left out in center, the 1-1. There's a cut and a miss by Matson.
Let's go.
And the count is 1-2.
Let's go. Moo.
Hastings in the base
Moo.
white front panel caps with the green back 2/3 and the gold bills. The 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss for strike 3.
And those first 2 strikeouts were brought to you by 3.
So Hastings has gone 1-2-3 in their half of the first. We go to the bottom of the first with Push, Morphew, and Taylor due to hit against Jake Schroeder through half an inning. Your score, Hastings nothing, Fremont coming up.
Husqvarna now has special financing and extreme outdoor power with approved credit. Available on all Husqvarna residential or commercial acreage and zero-turn mowers. Get the professional power you need today with 6-year warranties on residential or 10-year warranties on commercial mowers. Extreme Outdoor Power repairs most major brands, and they carry a full line of battery-powered equipment too. Stop into Extreme Outdoor Power and visit with Rick LaReger today at 805 South Broad Street in Fremont.
Interested in starting a new career with great pay and benefits? Lincoln Premium Poultry is now hiring for all positions. An innovative company with state-of-the-art technology. Visit www.lincolnpremiumpoultry.com or be referred by a current Lincoln Premium Poultry team member, and you can each earn up to $1,000. Lincoln Premium Poultry. Apply at lincolnpremiumpoultry.com. We want you on our team.
Did you know at Deers Ford Lincoln, we have a team of highly trained, Ford-certified technicians that will make all the difference in your automotive service needs. Ford has long been on the cutting edge of automotive technology. Don't trust your Ford to an unqualified mechanic. Get it done right the first time. The Deers Ford way. We service all makes and models, and we welcome the opportunity to be your family certified service technicians. Contact Deers Ford Lincoln Service at 402-721-1472 to schedule a service appointment today.
Getting ready for the bottom of the first inning, the Moo against the Hastings Sodbusters. Hastings clad in the base green jerseys with the white script Sodbusters on the front. White number front and back. White pants with the green pinstripes, the green socks, the white shoes, the white front panels on the caps. The green back 2/3, and then the gold bill on the cap. So here is Push, right-hand hitter, 8 for 22. The wind, the first pitch from Schroeder. Fastball inside, ball 1 to Push. Schroeder this year, no record, an ERA of 9. This is his second appearance and his first start. 1-0 the Push. The wind, here it is from Schroeder. Push swings at a fastball, lofts it to right. Cafferty edging back into his left. Now a couple more steps left to make the catch. 1 gone in the bottom of the first.
Now batting for the Moo.
So Push flies to left field. 1 out, no one on. The batter is Darian Morphew. He is 7 for 16 with 4 RBI and a double in the first week of the season. Righty to lefty, no score, bottom of the first. The first one on the way to Morphew is a fastball outside, ball 1. Morphew 2 stolen bases in the 2 spot behind Push, who has 7. As the 1-ball pitch, Schroeder low of the fastball makes it 2-0. It's a Moo team that has had no compunctions about trying to steal this year. 2-0 the count. Schroeder delivers, and Morphew grounds back up the middle, a base hit to center field. Just to the left of the bag at second, and the Moo have their first base runner of the game, a 1-out single up the gut for Morphew, who is ahead in the count 1-1.
28, E.J. Taylor.
Now the batter is E.J. Taylor. He's 5 for 13 with a double thus far. Right-hand batter against the righty Schroeder, who now has to work out of the stretch. And will the Moo get their running game going? We shall see. Scoreless, bottom of the first. Third batter of this half inning up there with Taylor. The set, first pitch, and a changeup inside ball one. Morphew with an aggressive secondary lead, but he was not going. 1-0 to Taylor. Outfield playing him to pull. The center fielder, Cahoy, about 20 feet to the left of straightaway center. 1-0 the count, the pitch. And Taylor swings, grounds toward short. Monroe to his right, has it, throws to second for one. Stevens on to first, in time for the double play. Nicely turned double play. Monroe to Stevens to Matson. And the Moo are done in the bottom of the first inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, no one left on. We go to the second with a score. Hastings nothing and Fremont nothing.
Inspro Insurance is your locally owned and independent insurance agency. Inspro is a Marsh & McLennan Agency LLC company representing many insurance carriers, including EMC Insurance. EMC ranks among the top 60 in the U.S. to give you the best coverage and value. Serving Fremont for over 60 years, Inspro remains committed to providing professional and personal service. Proceeding with confidence. Inspro, a Marsh & McLennan Agency LLC company in Fremont, West Point, Wahoo, Omaha, Lincoln, and West Des Moines. At InSproINS.com on the web. Now that's what a solid piece of wood sounds like. Look just past that left field wall at Moeller Field, you'll see Christensen Lumber, a solid lumber company for nearly a century. And there goes another ball into the lumber yard. Professional builders know Christensen Lumber is their home run hitter for quality materials. More contractors and woodworkers will tell you Christensen Lumber is the best choice to find quality cuts of lumber. Since 1923, Christensen Lumber. It's where the pros go. 714 South Main, just past the left field wall at Moeller Field. Fremont Moo fans love their meat, and Hy-Vee has all your favorites at the best prices this summer. Hy-Vee Choice Reserve Steaks, always low prices on your favorite flavors of brats. There's boneless, skinless chicken breasts, chicken grillers, America's pork chops for the grill, and the best cuts of salmon and seafood for that summer party on the patio. Shop online right now. Go to HyVeeIslesOnline.com and place that order. Your Fremont Hy-Vee, proud to be a part of the Fremont Moo.
Getting ready for the top of the second inning. Scoreless between the Moo and the Sodbusters. Carson Cahoy will lead off, right-hand batter against the righty Finan, and his first pitch is over the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. Cahoy 7 for 21 with 3 runs batted in thus far. The one-strike pitch, swing and a miss on one out away from him. And the count is 0-2, Finan to Cahoy. Finan with a great tempo. He's ready to bring it back home. And his 0-2 pitch, Cahoy takes just off the outside corner. Boo-hoo-hee, I'm not sure where that one missed, but it was called outside. Count is 1-2. Cahoy open stance on the right side. 1-2 the count, the wind, and the pitch. Sliders flared foul and out of play to the right. The count holding at 1-2. Didn't have a chance to give you the Moo defense. Morphew push Reller left to right in the outfield. Callahan, Mize, Modeloid, and Taylor on the infield with Meyer catching fine in the pitch. Swinging a ground ball to short. Mize slipped as he went to his right, but grabs it, and his throw to first is pulled in by Taylor, though it fluttered a little bit, but it's in time for the out, one gone in the second.
J.T. Cafferty.
1 out, no one on. J.T. Cafferty is the batter. Scoreless game, top of the second. Cafferty 5 for 16 with 5 RBI and a double. Right-hand batter with the socks exposed all the way up to the bottom of the knee. Good looking look. First pitch fastball, high, ball 1. To J.T. Cafferty. Right-hand batter back in there. Outfield basically straight away against him. The 1-ball pitch is the fastball swung on and missed. 1-1 the count. Cafferty crowding the plate, straight up stance. The 1-1 Off-speed pitch taken over the outside corner. Strike 2, 1-2. So Finan has jumped all over Cafferty. Ahead in the count, 1-2. The pitch. It misses low. Slider for ball 2, 2-2 the count. 2-2. The wind. The pitch from Finan. Cafferty sprays a foul back to the screen. Still 2-2. Fremont trying to close an undefeated homestand, trying to go 4-0 here at Moeller. The pitch, swing, and Cafferty lines this one to left. Coming in is Morphew, and he makes a head-high catch. 2 gone in the second inning.
Now batting for the Sodbusters, designated hitter number 1.
Now the batter is Matt Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1 this year. Right-hand batter against the righty, Finan. Hastings has gone 5 up and 5 down. Fremont got a 1-out single erased on a double play ball. Scoreless top of the second. 2 outs, no one on. Finan's first one is a slider, a bit outside, 1-0 to Rodriguez. Field covered in shadow. Lights not taking effect. The 1-ball pitch. That misses upstairs. 2-0. Lights not on as yet. The sun's still out, but it's kind of behind a cloud. The field covered in shade. 2-0 the count. The pitch misses up and in. Now 3-0. First pitch temp was 65 degrees. A little cooler than we're accustomed to for Memorial Day weekend. Still a very pleasant night for ball. The 3-0 to Rodriguez. And that misses a bit inside, I guess. Ball 4, a 2-out walk, and the first base runner of the game for Hastings is a 4-pitch walk to Rodriguez.
Second baseman number 18.
Sodbusters nothing, Moo nothing. We are in the top of the second, and the batter is Trevor Stevens. He's 2 for 15 with an RBI in the early work of this season. Lefty hitter against the righty, Finan. Finan will have to deal with a base runner for the first time tonight. He pauses at the belt and brings home the first one and misses upstairs with a fastball, ball 1. So 5 straight out of the zone by Finan after that line drive right at Morphew that was hit very well. So you hope that didn't spook him a little bit. 1-0 the count. Finan brings it home, and Stevens grounds it through the right side for a hit. Rodriguez around second, on his way to third. Reller's throw to third skips in just late, and Rodriguez slides in safely with a 2-out move to third on Stevens' single.
Now batting for the Sodbusters.
Just a solid single through the right side.
Justin McGuigan.
And now there are runners at first and third with 2 outs for Justin McGuigan. 2 for 6 with 3 runs batted in. Scoreless game, top of the second, but now the Sodbusters threatening. McGuigan steps in, right-hand batter, open stance, crowding the plate in the back of the box. The set by the right-hander, Finan. He brings home the first one. McGuigan sprays a foul to the right, out of play, and the count is 0-1. Outfield shading slightly to pull, but mostly straight up. Rodriguez at third, Stevens at first, 2 outs. The 1-strike pitch hits the inside corner. Strike 2, 0-2 the count to McGuigan. In the Moose second, it'll be Reller, Callahan, and Koski. And Brock has done nothing but hit since he showed up in Fremont in the beginning of the week. The set, Finan with an 0-2 pitch. Slider, grounded by McGuigan past the first baseman on into right field. Rodriguez scores. Stevens around second on his way to third. The throw to third is just late after the RBI single to right by McGuigan. And Hastings has pushed ahead 1-0 in the bottom of the second inning.
Tyler Monroe.
4th RBI of the year for McGuigan as he just went the other way with one and grounded it past Taylor at first and on to right for a hit. So here is Tyler Monroe. He initiated that double play last half inning. He's hitting 4 for 22 with 4 RBI thus far. Righty to lefty, the first pitch slider takes the outside corner, called a strike 0-1. Monroe has committed 4 errors, and they all came in that opener for Hastings. So he's settled in at the shortstop spot, the 0-1. He fouls straight back, and the count is 0-2. But remember, Finan also had McGuigan down 0-2. Hopefully he has a way of finishing off Monroe here. Runners at the corners, 2 outs, 1-0 Hastings, top of the second. The pitch from Finan misses low over the heart of the plate, now 1-2. Glad you're along with us, wherever you may be, either on FremontMoo.com or on Big Dog 98.9 FM and 1340 AM. 1-2 to Monroe. Finan delivers. Monroe swings and it's a weak grounder to second. Ranging right, Modeloid. He takes it to the bag, forcing out McGuigan for the 3rd out of the inning, and the Sodbusters are done. But Hastings posts a run. They do it on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 runners left on. Bottom of the second inning coming up with a score. Hastings 1, Fremont 0.
Wow, great space, nice and clean, decent square footage, a lot of potential. When do we move in?
You know this is for storage, right? It's not a man cave.
Oh.
With storage units this nice, no wonder it feels like home. Morningside Storage is a full-service facility including indoor and outdoor, 5x10, 10x10, 10x20s, and plenty of outdoor storage for campers, boats, and RVs. They're safe and secure with reasonable rates. Morningside Storage, just west of Luther and Morningside. Call 402-317-9261 now.
Gentlemen, here at Weesey Plumbing and Excavating, our customer's duty is our duty. Yes, Drill Sergeant. Now, you're Fremont's finest, and I want you people-pleasing plunger wranglers to remember here at Weesey, we don't stop fighting clogged drains, low water pressure, frozen pipes, until our residential and commercial customers are smiling. Am I making myself clear, you toilet snake and sink suckers? Yes, Drill Sergeant. Now, our customers will find us in Fremont, on Facebook, and online at WeeseyPlum.com. Weesey Plumbing and Excavating. Your duty is our duty.
La Hacienda Mexican Restaurant, your favorite family-owned restaurant, is offering their family special. Right now, feed the whole family with 12 tacos, rice, beans, chips, and salsa for only $25. Thursday, get $2 off house pitchers of margaritas on the rocks. The family special isn't only for game days. Get it anytime. La Hacienda, 3140 Elk Lane, across the street from Goodwill. Call in your Feed the Family special order ahead at 721-9909 or order online at LaHaciendaFremont.com. Then head home and enjoy